Hey guys, S'more here, back with some more 7 Days to Die. We've actually gone out and rented a server instead of just having me host, and so it's Andre and I playing 7 Days to Die. Andre, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well.
Alright, let's get this set up. Accept my invite.
One second here. Got a bunch of. Sorry, you might hear some dancing goblins in the background.
Oh, it's all good. Let's see, going for a 20-minute video here. Have you accepted that? Alright, let's track you.
I just accepted. Oh my goodness. I just died from.
Oh no, what happened?
I had just had low health and. What am I trying to say? I had low. You should. I'm gonna be running back to that backpack.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I love that health and was infected.
So I'm tracking you, and I'm gonna try and get to you, and I'll pick up whatever useful stuff I encounter along the way. So, if you're new to the game, I'm going to show you how to make a basic stone axe. In fact, I'll just show you from scratch
My
here.
next Twitter.
So the first thing you're going to need is a stick. Yep. Beat down a bush. Then you need some grass, so... Oof. Awfully laggy. Oof. Alright, well, we'll do the best we can. Moving on. You're going to sharpen your stone. You're going to turn your grass into plant fibers. And then you're going to arrange the stick, the sharpened stone, and the plant fibers like this. And this is going to be your bread and butter until you get something better to use. Weird, I wonder why the lag spike. I'll keep moving. So I think Andre is across the industrialized zone there, and I don't want to just run through it, so we're going to have to run around.
Yeah, I'm actually running through it, and I shouldn't be. I'm actually pretty close to you, but I'm just trying to break it to my backpack.
Okay.
Because I think that was in there.
Sure, I'll meet you there. Have you found a place you want to hole up for the night yet?
No, I raided some houses a little bit earlier, but...
Okay. Not too bad of finds so far on my end. A little bit of water. And,
really loaded.
the very first quality of melee weapon, the wooden club. See if we can find something better, though.
This map isn't like loading until I'm like on top of my feet, you know?
And, you know, the desert is not a bad place to start. It's a little low on game to hunt and eat, but you still got the bird's nests. You still have a whole bunch of wood that you can turn into wooden frames to build an impromptu house if you needed to. And it's also got the yucca and the aloe to make food and healing bandages out of.
Yes. I normally wouldn't care so much about losing a backpack, but being as I had what I had experienced, the luck that I experienced earlier, I feel
No, it seems like you had some awesome stuff in it.
yeah, quite frantic that I died.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a note by the road in the desert. I have never not found a town along a desert road. I have always found a decent-sized town when I follow the road in the deserts. So hopefully that will help us out a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe we can double back and we can find something there.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, since I actually don't know what the hell I'm doing yet in the game, I don't know where I'm staying, I don't have food set up, I don't have a farm set up or anything, I should not be sprinting. Oof. Definitely going the wrong way to try and get to you. Probably paid better attention.
I'm just going by the law that the fastest way from point A to point B is a straight line.
So you just found the next step up, the Iron Reinforced Club. That's good. Yeah, I think my previous lag spike was caused by getting too close to the industrial zone and then having everything spawn in. You know, between this game and Fraps, you know, running it at the same time, it taxes my machine pretty good. So also, if you're new to this game, you know, aside from crafting that stone axe right off the bat, another thing you're going to want to do as you're looking around, as you're running around, is keep your eyes open for purses, backpacks, basically any bag. The trash cans and such are okay, you know, but they are far from being the greatest stuff to be looking through. You know, your best finds are going to be backpacks and purses, especially purses.
There's a little house up here.
Okay. I actually stumbled upon some clay, so I'm going to take the time to get some of this real quick. Clay is used a few different ways. It's used to make molds for forging, and then it also makes a real pretty brick paver, which is nice too. I like using it in the farms.
There's a town.
Are you in a plains biome?
It's like the desert.
Okay. So I stumbled upon a plains biome here, and I will get us some corn to plant and some goldenrod. Alright. How long are the days? Can you tell me a little bit about some of the settings?
Hour and a half days, 35% night. Kind of all I remember, I think. Random gen. Only drop backpack.
Oh, so you keep what's in the tool belt?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I feel like since, you know, my indicator for you is not pointing into the hub city, I'm gonna sprint a bit here.
I don't know, can you see my waypoints?
I cannot see your waypoints. I can just see you as I'm tracking you.
Okay, I just set up a waypoint for like a nice little city. You might run across it if you want. You're chasing me.
I did find the road, though, that I bet you were running down to find the town.
Okay. I'm a little ways out from the backpack here. I can see it. On that map at least now.
Oof. My poor machine, it's trying to render everything while recording with Fraps.
Yeah, earlier I was loading. I was literally walking into nothing. Like loading Mitchell right in front of me as I ran.
Yeah, that's okay. Once we pick a place and settle down, the machine will bog down as it renders, but it'll pick itself back up. It'll be fine. I like the plains biome too. It's always got the most unique land formations and such. Oof.
I like know how luckily I had some bandages in that backpack, so by the time I make it to it, should be good. Except I'm infected again with no health. I'm gonna die before I get there probably.
Are you infected again? Oh, whoa, okay. Alright. I'm gonna try and snag a little bit of dirt too before we get to the town. We won't actually have any dirt if the town is, you know, in the desert. And so even just breaking what I have down into seeds and getting those planted now, it's a big help later on down the road. Basically, as soon as you can get your farms up and running, the better.
Should have picked some cotton while I was running. Made some quick damages.
Alright. Gonna keep on keeping on. Oh, here we go. Like, these are the kinds of things you want to find. Just a regular little duffel bag. And as you find articles of clothing, go ahead and throw those on for at least a little bit of protection. Every little bit's gonna help. And then here's another bag, even better. Alright. I don't know if I'll actually use the hunting knife, but I bet I can find a use for just about everything in this game. In fact, I think the only item I can't find a use for, there's a few, is the chunks of rotten flesh, the bones that you can snap apart and shape into shivs, which I don't use, and then the stupid short shotgun handles. Those things, just useless. The short shotgun, the shotgun with the shorter barrel, it's just so inaccurate. And then I don't think you can actually burn it, so there's not really much use for it, unfortunately. Yeah, those purses. Just found a purse with 5 water in it. And I think the loot's just set to,
Normal.
yeah. Where are you at?
I'm just running through
Oh,
stuff.
man. Did you get your bag yet? I found the town.
No, I know. I set a waypoint back then. I think the town's right where you are.
Yeah, do you want me to stay in the town?
Sure.
Okay. Found a few bags here I'll loot up, and then we'll start messing with the town. Alright. Definitely a decent little town. I will... Okay, so after you craft a stone axe, the next thing you may want is a storage chest. And these are real convenient to make. They're not real resource heavy, and they hold quite a bit, and you saw the pattern that I just used up there. Now, I know that when I clear a town, it's going to get messy. So I threw a storage chest down, and I'm just sorting a bunch of the things that I'm going to need and not need. Because I know that when I walk into this, it's going to be a mess.
Before I re-rolled the server last night, I went through and just got a little ambitious with this school.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, the
Lost track of
schools.
time.
Yeah.
Lost track of time, and it was my time. Oh, it was so scary. All of a sudden, this spider guy starts like sprinting at me.
And those are the worst.
Dude, so scary. I was freaking out. I like immediately put the game down and just like, yeah, I'm going to bed.
A little laggy, but not too bad. What are spawns on? What's the spawning density?
I'm pretty sure I just went with whatever the default was.
Okay, so probably just normal. Okay.
As I'm coming up on some crazy enemies that'll be cotton, so I can make some cloth fragments and give myself some bandages before this toxin kills me. I was able to find a single cloth fragment in the middle of this wasteland, so I think I would already have been dead if I had not found that.
Did you find your bag?
No, I'm almost there.
Okay.
It's deep. It was deep.
Laggy. is kind of making it a little tough. So when you are fighting your first zombie, go ahead and try and line them up so there's single fire. Definitely check your blind spots left, right, behind you, and then you want to start the swing animation and dive in, and back up. And then depending on the difficulty of the server, the gameplay, depending on how much stamina you have, you know, it'll take anywhere from 1 to several melee hits. Definitely want to keep moving around and checking your sides and checking behind you because the game will spawn them in behind you. And then I'm going to roll back to another club that I found that's in better condition. Basically, once your clubs slip your melee weapons and even your tools, or really anything, once it slips into the yellow condition, you want to switch. You either want to fix it or switch it to something else because you're just not doing nearly enough damage.
The epic masquerade portion of Maverick.
Are you on your way back?
It's deep out here. I'm telling you though, I looted good stuff. I wouldn't be running this far if it wasn't. It was just like meat and stuff. I'd also killed like 3 pigs and like 2 deer.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's like well worth going to get it.
Check behind me. So like that bone I just looted is one of the examples of like those 3 things that I just don't know use for. In fact, you open your inventory, hit Q. Oh wait, that doesn't drop it? Oh. Okay, so apparently you can just left click then left click again just outside your inventory and you'll drop whatever it is you don't want in your inventory. On your hotbar, you can actually just hit Q and it will if something's on your hotbar and you hit Q, you can actually just, it'll actually just pop out. I was kind of hoping those big glass panes could actually be used for glass material to make jars out of, and I think you used to be able to, like, break them down into glass shards. It doesn't look like you can do that anymore. So, to those watching the video, you can see that I just got hit and then stunned, and then my wellness just went down for getting stunned. I believe every time you get stunned, there's a chance that your wellness is going to fall. Well, the town's fairly good size, that's awesome. What I'm looking for now is maybe the best place to secure. Okay, so I did find some brick buildings, and I think I even found like an old saloon, which is awesome. Alright. I might actually need you here to get into the building, okay?
Alright, we'll try to get the backpack and then come back here.
Sure.